locked in. Oh yeah. You're locked in. Hey. Pure energy. Pure energy. Respect all morphs. We behind the scenes. Shared tested DNA. We verify the genes. Yes. Yes. Yo, welcome to the facility where the giants reside. Multi-gene investments keeping vision alive. From the Swiss peaks down to the southern shoreline. Stacking up the combos, yeah, we refine the design. Crossing every border, yeah, we're setting the pace. Isolating traits in the thrill of the race. The elite collective, yeah, you found your space. A global revolution, yeah, we're stating our case. Check the frequency, we're leveling the squad. You're tuned into the source, Pappy's premium pod. From the lineage for Europe to the culture we lead. Providing all the blueprints that the breeders need. The bloodline is royal, watch us breaking the mold. Yeah, Pappy's premium on, dropping nothing but gold. Let's talk genetics, deep inside the dermis, from the clouds to the DGs, emerging from the furnace.
It's passing over profits that it takes it to the crash. Hitting all the odds, yeah, we're checking the math.
No shade in the trade, keep the thermostats high. This podcast, the voices echoing through the sky. Locking up the parents, let the patterns fly. Every single hatchling, catching every single eye.
Hey, I. Hey, I. Knowledge is the power, the foundation of the game. European legacy, you remember the name. From the first ovulation to the end of the chase. Join the inner circles, yet you found your place.
The podcast that keeps it real. Locked in for this great episode. Nothing but gold. Nothing but gold.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're here again for another great episode. Guys, looking forward to this one. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are like me and you live and breed reptiles, you know that we aren't here for the clicks or the viral trends. We are here for the true passion. I started this show because I wanted a place for the real keepers and dedicated breeders to finally have a community within Europe where we can talk shop, share tips and tricks, and basically deep dive into the hobby that we love. We're doing it with one single goal, and that is sharing the passion that drives us. Every week, we sit down with some of the biggest legends in the game and some of the newest up and coming prospects as well. My name is Roger with Pappy's Premium Pythons, and this is Pappy's Premium Pod. So, ladies and gentlemen, a quick disclaimer. Let me bring my banner up. Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by ProHerper, the European leader in reptile genetics, specializing in sex identification and generic verification as well. Join the global hashtag Breed Different movement right now to get the best value for your money and start shed testing with ProHerper today to verify your reptile's genetic potential and to maximize your collection's value. ProHerper is known for its fast turnaround times, high quality tests, and European-wide accepted certificates. But more on that later. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we are heading back to the beautiful land of Italy. And we are sitting down and chatting with a breeder who has been making some very interesting and exciting moves in this ever-growing hobby. Operating under the banner of excellence in every scale, he brings a level of passion and precision that sets his work apart. As the force behind Snake Your Head, he is a key player in the thriving Italian reptile community. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here to talk about his projects, his vision, and what it takes to push the envelope, basically. Well, not just him, actually. We have a surprise tonight for you guys. We have a duo today. So, ladies and gentlemen, as the driving force behind Snake Your Head, please join me in welcoming Omar and Yana from Snake Your Head.
Hi. Hey. Hello, Roger. Hello, everyone. It's really a
Welcome,
pleasure.
welcome, welcome. Great to have you here, guys.
Thank you. It's
Omar,
really a pleasure.
obviously, great to have you here. And Yana, a special thank you to you also for being here. And yeah, we don't see a lot of women in our hobby these days. So it's very nice and refreshing to see a female presence here. And we've had one woman on the show, and that was Teresa from RepGen. So there you go.
Yeah.
Very good. So, how's it going, guys? How's the season going?
Mm, Pretty cool. This season we are going. We are taking our time. We just read some highway combos, and we are preparing for the next season, where we will have more interesting recessive combos. And because we had to wait to make the animal grow and reach
Yeah.
the proper weight, and so yeah, also to make some females rest between a clutch and another.
Okay. Very good. So, you have you been doing that always, or
Yeah, yeah,
what do you do? Is it like a year on, a year off kind of thing,
exactly,
or
exactly. Yeah.
really? Okay, interesting. You don't hear that every day.
It depends also on the female weight. If we see that the laying the clutch made her too slim, and
Yeah.
she is taking maybe too much time to gain weight for whatever reason, it's better to respect the female
Yeah, yeah.
and keep waiting till she is on spot.
Very good. Yeah. Very
The
nice.
priority is the well-being of the
Yeah.
animals, of course. Not pushing
Nice.
for the biggest number, for a lot of clutches every year. That's, in our opinion, it's not ideal.
Yeah, quality over quantity. It's
Nice.
the
Nice.
North Star.
Yes, love to hear that. Love to hear that. So, I mean, are you guys doing this full time? Are you guys full time breeders, or is
No,
this just
no.
just a hobby?
Yeah, we love it. We love to spend every moment we can with them, cleaning them, watching them, and also handling them. I study a lot about how also their brain work. So it's always a pleasure to see the reaction to the various kind of stimulus it can come from the handler, from the owner. So in this way, we enjoying also the potential of the brain of the ball pythons, and we can give these tips also to the owners that will get our
Exactly.
snakes.
Exactly. That's
It's
awesome.
not
Yeah, I know.
something they need to do, but if they want, it's better.
Yeah. It's like when people say, a ball python's just a pet rock that sits in the
No,
corner and hides. It's no, these
no, that's
animals,
not.
they've brains, and they think and they problem solve and everything. And if you just spend a little bit of time doing some research on it, you'll see, like,
Yeah,
I had snakes here that I was target training,
absolutely.
stuff like that. And you can see all this stuff on YouTube. Just search it up. There's
Yeah, yeah,
excellent guys out there showing some really good work. And
yeah,
yeah, they have brains, and their brains work.
yeah,
Obviously, if you put
But
them in
they're
a
females. They have
yeah,
brains.
exactly. I mean, obviously, if you put them in a shoebox with substrate and a bowl of water, you're limiting their capacity. Of course, you're not going to see different behaviors, but if you introduce them to different environments, then you'll see.
Yeah, I also remember something I read on the VPI book guide, where some snakes were eating with her and not with him. You know, VPI are a couple,
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so some snakes choose to eat better with her than with him
Them with him.
because
Wow.
they get used to get feed from her. Or
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard that one
if
before.
if whatever if whenever a snake can escape from a terrarium, you will see he will systematically search for the same way he found a way to escape because
Yeah,
they
exactly. That, oh yeah.
this means
That's
they are not
definitely.
stupid at all.
And if you, I try to let some of my snakes free roam in my room,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I find that they will like explore a little bit, they will go around, but they will always end up in the exact same place.
yeah,
Well, different snakes, different place, but each snake
yeah,
like picks their spot, and they always end up in that spot. So yeah,
That's
um,
interesting.
yeah, very cool.
and
I have one that it's partially racist. It's in the terrarium right now. She will not eat black rats or black mice. Yeah, that's I had a suspicion. I had a suspicion, and I've been testing it for the past 3 weeks. She will not take the black rats. She will take white ones and brown ones, but she will not take black rats. I'm like, what the hell, man?
yeah,
Yeah, that's a new one.
but
Snakes with
Yeah,
color preference.
yeah,
I mean, they're not even supposed to see color, but anyway, yeah, I don't know
yeah.
what it is.
But it's really interesting in see the reaction on different kind of
Exactly.
and different behavior, and it's really
Yeah,
this is breeding, not just pairing.
exactly. Yeah, and yeah, that's why I love this. Yeah, Andy in the house. Hi, Andy. But anyway, so how many animals do you guys own?
Around 40, not more.
Yeah,
40, 50 depends on the season.
yeah.
Because if we can reach the project we are aiming with, then we try to keep the babies, and then we can change the adults, so we get fewer number.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Like
Is it just ball pythons?
sorry,
Is it just ball pythons, or do you have other
just ball
species?
python. I before meeting Yana, I had also some boas and brongers mai, but I wanted to focus only on ball python. I love to keep any animal, but I prefer to be in on spot with the projects.
Yeah, very good. I mean, we were talking before going live. I kind of heard your story, but I'm interested to know Yana's story. How did you get into snakes, Yana?
Well, before meeting Omar, I was working a lot as a photo model, and a couple of times it happened that the photo shoot involved a snake. I think once it was like a retic, banana retic, very
Yeah,
cute, yellow,
Not
not too big.
not
Yeah,
not in Italy.
not in Italy.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. Um, Small one.
yeah,
And another time it was maybe a juvenile boa. I'm not sure because because I didn't know anything about snakes yet,
yeah,
and I was a little bit, unsure, not afraid, but like how do I do it? How do I handle it? Like how do I avoid dropping it or avoid getting bitten?
yeah,
Uh, so just mostly curious, but not really even considering owning one or especially breeding one. Not even like never got in my head.
yeah.
And when I met Omar, he was already breeding ball pythons,
Gotcha.
and I was really curious about it. Uh, I was really curious about different morphs because they're
Yeah,
so completely different. Like it almost seems like they're different species.
Yeah.
It was so
Yeah.
fascinating. And I kind of started learning about difference between morphs and the combinations, and it just blew my mind. And to this day, I'm taking a big part in choosing the new combinations and the new genes to add to our collection
Nice.
and our future projects, because I really enjoy just doing research and
Yeah.
trying to visualize how the babies are going to look like, if
Yeah.
it's been done, if it's going to be something particular, you know.
Nice, man. That's really cool. So are you like the creative minds, or is Omar deciding what gets paired to what?
We just make brainstorm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I used to browse Morph Market, just, like a pastime, like people browse TikTok. I browse Morph Market looking for new entries and like, oh, this looks cool.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and that's why I have no savings account anymore.
The same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good. But Omar, so then when did um when did snake your head become a thing? And actually,
Um,
before even we go there, what does snake your head mean? How did you get into that?
I I mixed the concept of shake the head because I always thought that the mind of the normal people regarding snakes is so
Mm,
close.
yeah,
So I always felt like I wanted to take the head and shake them and shake out that and to feel with something really that makes sense, not like
yeah,
I for example, the worst thing I heard is that the viper burn the grass while they slide. And I mean,
no, it doesn't even
Some
make
yeah,
sense.
kind of Bible stuff.
absolutely. It
Troll.
Yeah,
was I don't know. It's absolutely no way. And when somebody tells you this and they are so convinced in this,
yeah,
I really feel that I have to change that because I don't think they are in bad faith telling this. It is just ignorance, literally ignorance.
yeah,
So
exactly.
I would
Yeah,
like to fill that head with the snakes. This is come
yeah.
snake your head.
Wow, that's a really cool idea. That's a really cool concept. Yeah, I like it. It makes a lot of
This is
sense.
why I also make so much research. I want to feel that empty. Let me pass this concept, this the emptiness about snakes with something concrete.
With facts. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. It's like, yeah, when I mean, even now, I started a new job recently, and the other day we were talking, and obviously snakes came up, and I was telling people I was breeding snakes, and first thing you hear, oh yeah, my cousin met a guy that the grandmother had a snake, and she laid beside him, stopped
Oh,
eating, and she laid beside the woman to measure her to eat. I was like, bro, you hear that story like from every corner of the world. It's
yeah,
ridiculous. Like,
exactly. I don't know how it can be worldwide. This story is
yeah,
incredible.
everybody has a cousin
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
neighbor or something. Oh man. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I also like to obviously, same with my wife. I was telling
yeah.
you before the show, she didn't like snakes. She thought they were all poisonous or venomous. She thought they were big fangs. She thought they could eat you. All these things because it's all that the I don't know, like the bad publicity that you have behind snakes. So it was like my mission to, show her actually that's a lie. That's a
Yeah.
lie. Everything's a lie. This is the truth. These are facts, and this is how they work. They're an animal with a brain, and this is how
Yeah,
it works. And then once she understood it, then she's like, "Oh, I like snakes,"
yeah,
you know.
exactly.
So Yeah,
Well,
that's
when
something.
you start to know something, you don't fear it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, here's the logo reminds me of the Aang, that last Airbender.
Oh, well, yeah, it could be.
That's kind
Yeah,
of true. With the arrow and the
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
snake.
yeah. The snake bender. Yeah.
There you go. Trademark
Yes.
that before someone else takes it. Some new breeder is gonna do that. The snake bender.
Yeah.
Anyway. What yeah, we have some more people coming in to say hi.
Yeah.
Um yeah, hi guys.
Francesco
Hello
is a good
everyone.
friend.
Ah,
Francesco is a good friend of mine.
nice. It's yeah, it's great to see new and more people come and support each other and everything. Um what's your favorite part about working with ball pythons every day?
Hmm. This is a really good question because ev- I like everything. I mean, but okay, if I must find the best thing, mm, watching them how they react when I'm there, when I'm handling them, and how they react when there is something new in the enclosure. For example, years ago, I wanted to record the deposition of a female, and so I put it inside the rack tab, a cam, and it was really incredible how the snake became curious in exploring that new thing. And I was there with the phone and watching how she was touching it, and um, you could see that she was thinking to try to understand what was that thing with the infrared that was directly to her. And
Yeah.
yeah, to see how the brain react, it's really incredible, especially because, as you said before, we usually we know so few about how they behave,
Yeah.
and so this is really so interesting.
Yeah. Very
One
good.
thing that I like that I also like is how they start to understand where the food comes from, and they start to wait when it's feeding time, and they know it's already coming from there.
Yeah. I did I used to do my feedings on the Friday night,
Yeah,
but because of the podcast and the editing, I changed my day to Monday. So obviously, before every Friday, when it starts to go dark, I could see all the snakes' heads come up on the tubs and everything. They'd all be ready to eat and all. And they've learned now because I changed the days to Monday. So Monday night when I come in here, all the faces are close to the tub. They're all ready. But on Fridays, you don't see them anymore.
yeah.
Yeah. So they learn absolutely that
Absolutely, yeah, yeah,
the pattern, and yeah, it's crazy for people to
Yeah.
say that they're a dumb animal. It's yeah,
no, but
it's
there
crazy.
is also something more. um, if you take time to handle the snake, you can start to understand how to read the snake,
Mhm.
because eh, each kind of behavior they have, it means something. It how the brain is activating. So we can say that there is a switch between instinct and reasoning, and
Yeah,
you can understand how when this switch start. When you take out for the first time a snake that is has never been handled, you see that the first thing that will do is to become a ball,
yeah,
to hide the head. So
defense.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. But that is absolutely pure instinct, because instinct is faster than reasoning. You don't have to reason what is happening. You just react.
yeah,
But in that situation, the snake is not learning what is happening to it. So
exactly.
if you wait and you start to touch, then you start to change the situation, because what you are telling the snake touching it while it's in defensive position, is that position is not working. So it has to find a different solution to the problem. Let's say the problem.
Yeah.
So you will start to see that the head will come out, and the tongue will come out half, not fully extended.
Yeah.
So there it's already starting to think and to analyze the situation. What you want to reach, to help the snake to understand, to learn that the situation is good, is that they start to become curious. And they are curious when the neck is completely long, the tongue comes out with the same rhythm, and then they start to explore. Need to reasoning, because exploring, they must understand what is happening to them, and exploring they explore you and what you are doing to them. So if you keep them in this kind of mindset, let's say mindset, then you can handle them, and from that time they are learning what they are living. So you can then spend time with them, like, I don't know, 30 minutes, whatever, and then you take them and you bring them.
Oh. I'm still here. My camera's just
okay.
Too early today. Let's change it. Yeah, it's a bit warm in here.
Yeah.
And that's, my camera gets overheated very easily. So especially with the lights. When I have the lights, it's
I can understand.
But anyway. Yeah, no, positive interactions. That's how they learned. And I learned the exact thing that you're talking about as well. Short tongue flicks are assessing the situation and everything, and then you need to wait until the tongue flicks are long and the tongue comes out fully and they're exploring and they're moving around. That's when you know that they're in a relaxed state, and that's how you tell them this situation is okay. You don't need to be scared. Very good.
And if they are curious, they also learn, because since they are only in defensive, there is only instinct working them, and you want that they start to activate the brain.
Absolutely. But like you say, you need to learn your snakes and their behavior and how they act, because they're all different as well. I have 2 snakes here that I can go, if they're awake, obviously, and I open the tubs, they will come out straight away. Like, I hold my hand out like this, they come straight away, they come over my arm, around my neck, and I don't need to do anything. I don't need to pick them up. They just come out because they want to come out. I have others that they know me, they are relaxed, but they don't come out by themselves. I need to pick them up. And I have some of them that they just don't care. They just stay in the corner, like, leave me alone.
These are the most interesting things in keeping snakes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so working as a couple. I mean, it's not every day that we get a couple on the show here. What's the best and the worst thing about working as a couple?
Well, worst, I have no idea. I think we are a great couple, and we just
team.
Yeah, we are a good team. We can do.
Good answer. You will not be sleeping on the couch today.
No, that's true. Even if it's comfortable, but yeah.
I think the good thing is that we can separate the duties. Like, he's cleaning the snakes, I'm taking care of the mice and things like this. Or one day he's doing one thing, I'm doing another thing. So cleaning duties are always not the most pleasant thing. So at least we can divide that. And not the less that we can brainstorm the projects, because we can exchange the ideas, the views. Sometimes I'm gonna say no, that is too expensive, of course, or I've already seen that combo somewhere, I've already seen that on Morph Market, or I don't think it's gonna work for the shows, and maybe we should focus on something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you just have to have someone there all the time to bounce ideas back and forth.
Yeah,
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 Yeah, it's
yeah.
always better this way.
Yeah.
absolutely. How many clutches do you guys shoot for in the season?
No, not many. I think mostly 10,
Okay. Yeah.
10 clutches. Yeah, 10, 15 at most.
Yeah.
Like I said before, it's quality over quantity. I prefer to have really aim project and invest in good combos rather than a good number.
Yeah, then just produce new snakes just for the sake of breeding, just for the sake of producing.
Yeah.
Because this way it just becomes, I don't know, not mainstream, but like too disconnected from the real
Yeah.
values,
Okay. I get
from
you.
the from the quality side of things. Because you can't have
Yeah.
like 20 clutches and all of them are aiming for a great project, unless you're really big, of course.
Yeah.
So, for example, this winter, the past winter, we had like maybe 1 or 2 clutches. So that's it.
Okay.
We prefer to just keep the females resting, gaining weight, and just relaxing. So we kept it kind of low key.
And so the quality of time we can spend with our animals, it's better when they are not too many. So I can control them, and like as I told you, this is our hobby. We love it, but it's not our full-time job. So I want to give them the quality time when we have time, because we don't have the whole day to give them time. So
Yeah. Yeah.
this is also important. This
Yeah.
doesn't mean that who have many snakes can do it, but we just prefer to do in this way.
No, absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely the right thing to do. Well, like you said, it's not wrong not to do it, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice that you guys want to do it
And
and
just a
work that way.
preference.
Mm, yeah, very cool. Let me take a quick sponsor break because we're about halfway here already. It's crazy. 35 minutes already gone.
Time flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. But yeah, give me 1 second. All right. I'll bring it down here. So, guys, as you know, Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by Pro Herper. You guys need to order your tests at proherper.com. It's a company trusted by more than 1,000 breeders all over the world, and any shed test that arrives by Wednesday will receive the results by Friday in that same week. You can see on my screen here, on your screen actually, that there is new panel testing now available. For those who don't know, you can do a full panel test for all the available morph tests, whether they are recessive or codoms or dominant genes. You can also do recessive panel test, then that'll only test for the known recessives out there. And there's also a panel or test for dinkers, which basically tests against all the known genes and morphs. And yeah, it'll check to see if your dinker is also allelic with anything that's already known about. So yeah, guys, check out proherper.com and order your tests, basically. Pappy's Premium Pod is sponsored by Pro Herper, and we appreciate them backing the pod. So, back to it. There we go. Okay. What's the main projects that you're working on right now?
Okay, we have few main projects. I think the biggest one is that we want to make axanthic desert ghost tree stripe,
Okay. Yes.
but this will take around 2 years, because this winter we are going to pair our male, which is a pastel desert ghost tree stripe, with the female, which is pastel axanthic het desert ghost.
Okay.
So we are hoping to get pastel, or even better, super pastel, which I think it fit really good with the desert ghost and axanthic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Sure.
double head, three stripe, and axanthic TSK. But this is really a project that we love, but is not the main one. We are hoping to pair for the next season also our male, which is high orange rim, inchy pastel leopard yellow belly, desert ghost pie that clown, with our female, which is banana orange dream leopard clown pie that desert ghost.
Damn, that's a lot of genes.
Yeah, because we want to make triple recessive visual in combos, not only a triple recessive.
Yeah, exactly.
And I will pair also the same male with the female, which is Enchi Ultramel double hat pied clown.
Yeah.
So, and this will be the middle step to reach the 4 recessive.
Yeah.
With combos. Yeah.
Yeah. So Ultramel, DG Clown Fight. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus High Orange Dream, Hope with Enchi, because I like mid low white pied. So you can see better which genes are working with. And we are also working with some new gene as Dark Viking.
Yes, you are.
But since we have many word first combos with that, we need to make them grow and pairing them.
Yeah. Shout out to our friend Matthias over at Red Beard Exotics. Yeah, that we've been chatting as well about some of that Dark Viking stuff. So we'll see. What's this thing here on the picture?
This is pastel desert ghost tree stripe.
Okay, yeah, that's the one, the male that you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very cool.
And also I'm hoping to make some monsoon combos this winter. And following the team inspiration, also some super gravel combo clown.
Yes. Shout out Tim Neverland. He's not here. Gonna get.
We did super gravel is a gene that we really love, and we'll pair the male, which is pastel fire leopard hurricane gravel het clown, with the female that is black pastel barnard line leopard gravel het clown, and another female which is spot nose gravel het clown.
What was I'm trying to see it. I want to see if I can find it, because Tim hit an animal this week, and it was, I don't remember what it was, but whatever he hit was a 1 in 256 odds.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's see. I don't know. We'll keep talking, and I'll see if I can find it. But like when he posted that, I was like, how can one person be so lucky? Like,
yeah,
I don't know where he sold his soul to, but I went in.
But if you never try, you will never get it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Let me see. Is it this one? No. Oh yeah, this is it here. 1 in 256 odds. He hit an OD Fire Super Gravel Clown that is triple head Desert Ghost Pied TSK Exantic.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's crazy. And the pairing was a Highway OD Fire triple head to a Gravel Pastel head Clown head TSK. Come on. Anyway, yeah. Shout out Tim. I love Tim. He's good dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep losing track of where we were. Yeah, so Dark Viking, yeah, some Clown Pied, DG, Ultramel stuff, the Tri-Stripe stuff, Tri-Stripe, VPI, Desert Ghost stuff. What else? Anything else exciting, or is that the main?
Some monsoon combos, and also we are also we hope also to make some super twister clown.
Oh yes, the Twister. I forgot. I knew there was something else that I was talking to you about. The Twister stuff. Yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, I like
Also,
that.
yeah, we have some cool stuff, and hoping to make something like, for example, we will pair also our male, which is a super orbit blackhead Mojave,
Orbit.
and we are also hoping to make some lavender snow, which is a lavender accentic VPI.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already have a double visual male, and we are also. That's just a standalone project. We only hope to make some lavender snow because we really love how they are.
That was my idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you have to
I
do
was
what you love.
searching him
Otherwise,
for months, like, yeah, let's do it. It's so beautiful.
yeah.
And it was so hard to find also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't see a lot of it here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite out of all those projects?
I must say that I'm really curious to see if we can hit High Orange Dream, Enchi, Leopard, Clown Pie, Desert Ghost. That would be nice. Maybe hoping with also banana, because I think that would is the right spot for a banana, and really can't wait to make a pastel Axanthic DG3 stripe.
Yeah, I would say
because it's so different. It's the stripe, the tree stripe. It's just something that it looks like it's drawn with the pencil. Yeah, so geometrical.
Yeah. Well, I hope you make it so that you can so that I can see it, because I'm still not convinced on Tri-Stripe, to be fair. It's
but why? It's so beautiful. Just look at our mail. Of course,
I know
some tri-stripes that are like partial tri-stripes, like half of the body is a tri-stripe and another half is not. So I'm not sure. Maybe there are like different lines of it.
That's when I had damn, I forgot his name. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Jacek, from God of Pythons.
Yeah.
He's a Polish guy that lives in the UK. He's working Tri-Stripe, and he showed one on the show, episode 23, if you guys want to check it out. And it was almost like it wasn't a Tri-Stripe, because the way it looked, like the three stripes were like so broken up, so different. And he said they call it jungle Tri-Stripe. It's a Tri-Stripe, like a paradox that sometimes it just comes out different. So it's like they don't even know exactly what's going on over there.
I think I know this one. Yeah,
it looks cool.
But you just can imagine the snake you can see here, black and white. So
Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it for sure.
just imagine this one black and white. I think it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
No, it
black
would
and white
definitely
with
look
high
cool.
contrast like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it would definitely look cool. And Lucas from Metamorphs, he posted a tri-stripe a while ago that even I was looking at it thinking, maybe I could, but yeah. And that's the beautiful thing about this hobby, right? You think you don't like something, and then you keep seeing different versions of it until you're like,
Yeah.
actually, I do like it, you know?
Yeah, because I think there are also different qualities, different lines of
Yes.
different morphs. Some of them are higher expression, some of them are like, eh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just look at Hurricane, you know?
exactly,
Some
exactly.
hurricanes
Absolutely.
out there, it's like, whoa. And there's others that you're looking like, is it hurricane? I don't know.
Yeah, unless it's a super, you wouldn't even know it.
You wouldn't even know. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, for example, also the basic twister, it's really similar to a hurricane.
Yeah. Yeah. Not that impressive. But the twister I saw from Karsten with like confusion and spot nose, that thing is
Yeah,
Yeah,
incredible. Like
true.
absolutely incredible. Um yeah, tell me this. What's one thing in your actually, do you have a facility or like is it a spare room in your house? Do you have a building out the back?
We
How
have
do you
in
set up?
some in other rooms of the house. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So spread around. Okay. Yeah, easy access.
Yeah.
What's one thing that you can't live without in the snake room? One piece of equipment.
Hmm. Good question. Okay,
le
I
pinze.
yeah, I would say the hook because but the hook I use the hook for open the tabs because many times since they know the food is coming,
Food mode. Yeah,
as
yeah.
soon as they open, they
Yes.
they had a feeding response immediately.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
since I've been bitten on hand, on arm, on the stomach. Okay, then I started to understand. Okay, let's do this.
Use the
Let's
hook.
open. Yeah,
Fair. Do you know
because
what? It's like
otherwise I had to deceive them before open. But they are quick. They understand quick that I'm just deceiving them, so they turn as fast as I open, and so it's
yeah.
starting
Oh
to
yeah,
get difficult. Yeah,
they'll react to the movement.
Chill, like
yeah,
you open.
But it's like in the last, I don't know, 4 episodes or 4 or 5 episodes, 3 people have mentioned the hook.
yeah.
And for almost 30 episodes, no one ever mentioned the snake hook. And like recently, I've had 3 people mention the snake hook. It's like something people never think about. But
No,
yeah,
yeah, but not in the usual way they would use it, just to open the tabs. So,
exactly. That's yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I have the one I have is basically for that as well. When I remember I have it, because I keep it in a place that sometimes I don't remember it's there, and I just use the tongs for feeding. I just use the
Yeah,
tongs,
okay.
like open the top first, then get the mouse and put it there. But yeah.
Yeah, and
What about you, Yana? Is it
absolutely,
the same thing?
yeah, I absolutely would say hook because every time I say no, okay, this time I don't need it, and it's the time I risk to get bitten. So okay,
Yeah. Yana, do you share the same opinion?
Usually I don't feed the snakes, so it's not that critical for me.
Nice. Different
But I
opinions on
agree.
everyone.
But I agree because sometimes the snakes they come straight out.
Yeah.
You
I've
don't
had
even
it.
have time to like if you use tongs. I don't think we will have any time to open it and then take the mouse because
Yeah.
they're too fast. They would be flying
Yeah.
around probably looking for
You
the
need to
mice
yeah,
themselves.
what I do is like I step back, like I reach over, open the tub, and if they strike, I let them strike, and then I can just go take the rat and then offer, and they'll get it the second time.
Yeah. No. The
Yeah.
first time it came in my mind, it was when I opened a tab and the baby went straight for my hand, and start to coil around. And okay, I was watching it, and okay, it's time to get the hook.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Um, who is your inspiration as a breeder?
Hmm.
If
I
you have
think
one, you may not have one.
everybody who can do great job with genes, not just I mean, it would be easy to say, for example, Kinova, or for example, also Tim could be an inspiration. Whoever can do a good job with the snakes, and especially for me, who can just make something new. Because
Nice. Yeah.
I think that the good way to be an inspiration is not to copy the work of the others, but to get inspired in follow that way, that path, to try and do something new, to
Yeah.
take time for research and study gene with which other genes can fit together, and how can I maximize the result with that gene.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Very good. And what's your favorite part about running Snake Your Head?
Recently, I could say, mm, I mean, the giving the new breeder or new people who start to um, have snakes, try giving them some tips and
Nice.
train them to treat as best as they can the snake.
Mm.
Because I firmly believe that if I give to who takes my snakes every kind of tip for the well-being of the snake, they both
Exactly.
can
Yeah.
thrive as best as they can.
benefit from
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
because
imagine you at a show for half an hour talking to someone.
Oh, I did with more than that, and sometimes even at midnight. It's just that I like to see happy people. So sometimes they write me, and I watch what they ask me, and I start to think, okay, it's late, but he sounds so desperate. So okay,
Yeah.
I need to answer. Yeah.
yeah, also
Yeah.
because a lot of people they it seems like they're in the hobby just for like pairing and selling. So
Mm.
when the customers, the people, um, they ask, "How can I interact with the snake?" and they're like, "Oh, just don't," because you got if you do, you're gonna stress the snake out. So just leave it alone and only open when you feed it. And we're completely against it. So we try to educate as many people as possible about what it's really like to have a snake and how
Yeah.
beautiful it is.
And especially I do it because it was hard for me to get the right info at the beginning. And
Mm. You
I
don't like
asked,
to.
I think I bothered everyone. I wrote to VPI via mail. I wrote to New England reptile distributors when they had messengers
Yeah.
on Facebook. I wrote on Juggernaut Reptiles, on Billy for Mutation Creation of Kinova. I wrote to everyone because I wanted to know everything as much as I could. Because it wasn't enough for me to just say, yeah, okay, take the male, do a cycle, and put it with the female. That's not
Yeah.
enough. Uh,
Yeah.
for me, not enough.
Yeah. And I have a perfect example. I have a guy reached out to me on Morph Market recently because he wanted to buy a snake. And I said, yeah, fine, I'll sell you the snake and everything. And I asked him like, Yeah, for deposit. He sent me the deposit and everything. He's gonna come pick it up in August. And I almost didn't want to do it, but then I felt bad. So like I messaged them and I was like, okay, so do you already have a terrarium for the snake? And
Yeah.
he said, I do. And I said, okay, cool. Do you have do you know how you're gonna keep them, the parameters and everything? And he said, oh, my son is checking with the AI and everything. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a second, because most of the time, well, not most of the time, but a lot of the time, the info you get from AI is not correct.
Yeah.
So just ask me any questions you have. I will give you a picture of what my terrarium looks like so you have an idea. And then you can send me yours, and then I can maybe help you with some parameters and everything. He sent me the typical square glass terrarium. It was like 60 by 40 by 40 or something. And he just asked me, is this enough? And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely not. Definitely not. So
Yeah.
he's buying an adult male already. So I said, listen, minimum you need 1 meter. I gave him the website where he can order the terrarium, and I told him they already have kits where you can get the heat mat, the substrate, some bowls, some hides, everything in a kit, and the thermostat, and they just ship it all to your house, and everything's basically ready. And yeah, one day later, he sent me a message. I bought this one. It's gonna come on this day, and I bought the kit and everything. So I was like, okay, now I can breathe. But you know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
would easily
I
have
really
taken
know.
that snake, put it in that tiny glass box with nothing, and then it would be like, oh, he doesn't eat. And now,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That's.
well,
I remember years ago a guy who wrote me and asked me 5 snakes one day to the other, and okay, but do you have everything ready for them? No, don't worry, I take it. Okay, then I told him, I think you are chatting with the wrong person.
yeah,
So yeah, it's
uh,
better you start to get some info, then we can talk
yeah.
later.
And that's one thing I said in the beginning was that I wouldn't let my snakes go to people who are impulse buyers.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
always chat to the people first. I have a guy that's I like for context, I live in like close to Porto, which is in the north of Portugal. And I
Yeah,
sold the snake to a guy who lives in Algarve, which is like the bottom of Portugal. So it's like 600 kilometers. And
okay.
we were chatting for months because he said he wanted to buy a snake. He did all the research. That's what he told me. So I was like, fair, okay. And he would come to pick it up and everything. And then as I started talking to him, he didn't know what size of terrarium he needed. He didn't know what temperatures the snake should be at. He didn't know anything. So I was talking to this guy for months, like, okay, make sure you buy everything now and have it ready. So when you come get the snake, it goes on to the permanent home, and the temperature's already on, the light cycle's already active, and all that good stuff. And yeah, it worked out. But then he started messaging me like, "Oh, the snake stopped eating, and it's not eating for a while." So I was every week was like back and forth. Okay, try this now, try this, try this, try this, try this. But I loved it, like you were saying. Sometimes I was like, 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm lying in bed with the light on my face on the phone, and I'm just like texting the guy, try this, and do that, and this is why they do that, and this is why you need this, and but I don't know, I do it because I like it. I know a lot of people don't like to do it. They don't like to deal with
Yeah.
like first time keepers, but for me it's no problem. I like teaching
But
people different things.
the hardest part is when you tell them do A and they do C. And I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
if you ask me how to manage the situation, do as I say, not just tell me yes and do exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
I,
And
I,
then,
I
oh no, but
remember,
AI told me to do it that way. You're like,
I remember there was a guy once that I told him, okay, he will eat for sure with frozen tone mice. So give him in the evening and warm it up. He's a bit shy, but if you follow what I do, don't worry, he will eat. After I think 2 weeks, he write me back and tell me that the snake was not eating. And then I asked him what he was doing, and the answer was, "Oh, I don't know. I just give him. I just throw inside a cold rat in the morning, and so
It doesn't eat.
what can I say? I mean,
Yeah, it's not a black-headed python. Maybe a black-headed python you could do it, but not about it. And that was the same as the guy that I sold the snake to, the one I was just talking about. He said the
Yeah.
snake ate for the first 3 weeks, no problem. And then I was like, it stopped eating, and I was like, but how did it eat before, and why is it not eating now? Like, did you change something? Did you change the way you heat the rat or anything? And he's like, what do you mean heat the rat? And I was like, are you not? How do you heat the rat? The rat needs to be warm. And he said, I
Oh,
don't
really?
heat the rat. I let it unfrost during the day, and then at night I give her the rat. And I was like, and she ate for the first 3 weeks the cold rat. That's what I was like. How is that possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did get lucky, but anyway. So many stories. Yeah, we could go on forever.
Yeah, but hey,
But-
at least they're asking. Would be much worse
Yeah,
if they
exactly.
just stay silent and try to deal with it on their own, and they're like, then just gave up for adoption.
Yeah, and then
So-
6 months later, when the snake's almost dead, they're like, "What do I do?" I was like, "Well, anyway, just get McDonald's." All right, so tell me a question for you both: what gene are you currently obsessed with? I want to see if you guys have similar taste or.
Obsessed. I don't know.
Yeah, if you had to pick one favorite right now.
Maybe I could say I would put super gravel everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lately
Fair.
it's been a topic.
Yeah.
For
Tim, are you
me,
listening, Tim?
for me, it's usually when I find some new gene, like it happened when I was looking for some new addition, when I was researching Dark Viking and all the others like Gorilla, like I see someone mentioned Jedi and other ones.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
literally obsessing all the time on Morph Market, trying to find the smallest differences and how to interact with the different other genes and comparing them and trying to imagine what they're going to look like in different combinations. And how is the availability like, how much they're selling for. So like a whole huge thing. And in the end, I decided on Dark Viking because it looked the most promising, and I have no regrets because it looks amazing in all the combos. We have a lot of Dark Viking bananas, and they're just they're beautiful.
Yeah, it looks really
And
nice.
other genes that I really like, I'm still hoping to get them, get some projects with them someday, is Confusion. And Red Axanthic, because
Okay.
I love the pattern genes and what they do, and I think they do such a great and unique job, both of them.
Yeah. Nice. You don't hear about that example very often.
Yes, exactly.
It's like
I can't
HRA. HRA is another one. Oh, that's it. Never.
Yeah,
shut
it's the same. It's Red Axanthic and Red Axanthic.
I was thinking of what's the other one? They compared it with. There's another red something. I can't remember.
Red gene, maybe Red Stripe, Red Head.
Red ringer. Yeah, or something like that. Red ringer gene or something like that. Yeah.
In my opinion, Red Axanthic and Het Red Axanthic as well, they're so interesting and unique. Sometimes they create like little hearts on the sides. It's so cute.
Yeah.
So what was the name? The Nova Dark Sun.
The Dark Nova, Dark Sun.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
the Lilac Albino and Dark Matter.
that's
Yeah.
I'm also curious about Mimic.
Oh, the Mimic gene. Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen some stuff over across the waters. There's so many that you can see over there that are interesting. Like, the name is gone from my head now, but like Furrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's some nice combos with Furrow, and what was the
Nyala.
other one? Nyala. That's the one I was trying to think about.
Yeah.
Nyala. Yes.
I was
Yeah.
actually looking into those as well, but it's kind of difficult to get them because you either have to import from the US or from the South Africa. So it's a lot of hassle. And in my opinion, the effect is not as unique as Dark Viking. So we decided at least put a stop on this project.
Or Twister or something.
Yeah, Twister is so beautiful.
We
Well,
we aim to have animals that even as adults they keep the colors.
Yeah, they have to look nice.
They don't that doesn't fade. And we have the first ever made the super dark Viking yellow belly. He is 11 years old and he's still black. So this is why we started to work with it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward for that one. To be fair, I mean, I still don't know. There's so many, there's so many stuff you want to get into, but when
Yeah,
you're limited on
too many.
limited in space and everything else. But anyway, do you have a morph that you once loved but no longer work with?
Yeah, Spider.
Okay.
I think Spider is really one of a kind. No other genes are like Spider.
I
But
would say the single gene is probably one, if not the best looking single gene snake out there.
but we got rid of it because of wobble and
All the issues associated with it. But
exactly.
okay. What's one gene that's on your wish list right now?
the two of my favorites, always on my wish list. Just have to imagine the right project, I think. So we're gonna put a hold to them for now. Yeah, Confusion always looks good in every combo, I think.
Basically,
It's kind of like Leopard, but more intense.
The only thing that I wish I could have is something that make the time pass faster.
No, then you remove all the fun from it.
But we have many combinations to work with. For example, I really would like to see one day like Pompeii Super Gravel, for example.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be interesting.
Mm.
Tim's probably already got 17 of them hiding somewhere.
It could be.
But anyway, let's see. What's one more that deserves more attention than it gets?
I think we give the same attention on everything. It's
more.
Yeah,
It deserves more attention.
Maybe I could say Scaleless.
Yeah.
Oh, Scaleless. That's right. You have some Scaleless stuff. Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot of misinformation on that one, unfortunately.
As well. Yeah, I believe it.
It takes a bit more care but not that much as many say.
People make it out to be. Yeah, yeah, I believe
Yeah,
it.
it's like it's considered not for beginners, and in that I agree, because if they cannot take proper care of a scaled snake, like if they cannot get a proper setup, if they cannot feed them well, if they cannot keep the temperature and humidity well,
Yeah,
like you don't even start talking about scaleless.
yeah,
There is no point in it. But once you see a person who is who's at least doing a research
hmm
and keeping the snakes well already, then it's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not like some super special setup, or I don't know, like putting the cream every day on it. It's nothing crazy. It just
yeah,
We
you have to take care properly
Mm.
of all of the snakes.
we kept scaleless in the same way as we kept all the others. So
yeah. That was
and
fine.
the on plus they doesn't have eat pits, so I fed them with not frozen, okay, but without eat the mice.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
I
There you go.
and they ate always like champ. For example, I a guy from Germany bought from me to a pair of scalers. I just gave him the right instruction, and then he wrote me after 3 weeks and told me everything is fine. They eat perfectly and they had good shed. So
Yeah,
as we told before, you just need the proper information and to give
yeah,
the proper
exactly.
information.
Yeah, yeah,
I understand that scaleless is a gene that requires study, and the ball python market is really fast. So they just you just have to stop and work on it. But
mhm,
it's like the scaleless in core snakes. The first generation of core snake scaleless, they were completely scaleless, even on the belly. Now
on the
they
baby.
now after a good selection they have scales on the belly. They all breed really really nice. It takes time.
It takes time, yeah, and it
Mm,
takes time, and people that want to
yeah.
spend that time to give them a chance. Yeah,
And of course you can't feed them with live rats or mice, but this is something that could be also dangerous for a scaled python. Okay, less, but a big rat can severe injure uh, a ball python, even with
yeah.
scale.
Do you breed rodents as well, right?
No, mostly not.
Okay,
In Italy is
not
something you should not you can't do always.
fair.
It's complicated. So
Uh,
frozen toy is the way always.
yeah, yeah, I'm the same. But well, here I don't. There's no problems feeding live. I just prefer not to do it.
Yeah,
And
I may be wrong, but for feed live, I'm not sure about it, but you should need a veterinarian that tells that
yeah,
you need to.
someone just
Yeah,
said that in the comments.
yeah, exactly.
Exotic vet says secretly not necessary. Fair. All right, let's see. What do you have a snake room horror story?
Yeah, and is absolutely about frozen toad. One time, maybe I warmed too much the rat, and I had to feed the top level of the rack, and it slipped from the tongue, and when it felt
On the
it
floor.
exploded literally,
Oh,
and so guts everywhere, and it was such a nightmare.
damn. Okay,
Yeah.
I can imagine what that would be like. Yeah,
Yeah,
I had
absolutely.
that problem, similar for, well, not similar, but like a problem with overheating um, some rodents that I forgot to. I told my daughter to switch on the old incubator I have to
Yeah.
heat the rats inside, but I forgot the thermostat. So the thing was just heating like full power. When I came home at like midnight, I opened the thing and just the heat and the smell was like, what the fuck? I had to throw
Yeah.
everything in the garbage. So I can imagine, like, I remember picking one up. I picked one up and it like split just like in
Oh my
two. It was like, oh, and the smell was just, yeah. I don't know. It's talking about it makes me feel the smell again. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
And rats really have a strong smell. Oh God, yeah.
This guy is talking about the reptilinks that they have
Yeah.
in the States.
I,
Yeah,
I
I
think
heard
would
they're
be,
good, but they're not great for ball pythons.
yeah.
But for
Mm,
other
no.
snakes, they're great. There's a
We,
guy I watch on YouTube. The channel is called Green Room Pythons.
mm-hmm.
The guy's Bob Bledsoe, bald guy with beard, big beard. He's really good at like sharing this kind of information because he keeps a few
Yeah.
different
I
species.
know who. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was from him that I learned about like free roaming snakes and target training and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that they have brains.
Mhm.
But anyway, what was your best snake room moment?
Oh, I think the best room moments was much was 2 years ago, maybe. Yeah, we had a snake that came out from the egg, and it didn't absorb anything about the yolk. So it was really so thin, and you could see that poor snake was so weak.
Yeah,
But I firmly believe that we firmly believe that is our responsibility to take care of that. So
yeah,
we took that such a little snake, and uh, I was absolutely sure that even with forced feeding, it would be too much stress. So the first thing we did was take how is it called in English, the center of the egg.
Egg yolk.
Yeah, but the normal egg, the chicken egg in the
Yeah.
center.
Yolk.
Perché c'è il bianco e il tuorlo.
Yolk.
Ok,
Yolk.
the egg yolk, yeah. And la siringa come si dice in inglese?
A syringe.
And we use a syringe without a needle. And for the first time, we fed him with that. Then
interesting.
after the first shed, and he was really so weak at the first shed, then she took it and with warm water gently, she massaged also the belly to help him poop and to shed away.
Yeah,
Then the next time we started to give the head yolk with also some vitamin and calcium to make something that was as similar as possible as a complete meal without the effort to swallow it.
yeah, yeah.
Then when we saw it was gaining weight and building up muscles, then we started with really small mice, and it was we started with assist feeding at the beginning, and then it started to swallow, and we passed with live, really small live mouse,
Yeah.
because I just wanted to see if the feeding response, if the
Was
instinct
it?
was building enough for make it prey, and it did. It did well. And after 3 or 4 times it eat alone, hunting a live mice. I started to introduce it with frozen toad, and it went straight away. And now I think she is living happily with the family.
Nice, man. Yeah, you just need to put in the work sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of, I would say there's
As
some
I
people
said,
don't.
it's our responsibility to give birth to them. So we should take care of it. And
Yeah.
to see how we started with that poor little snake, from how beautiful and how strong it became just with some love, as we can say.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
I really love the story, and it's my favorite till now.
Nice. Well, happy to hear that story.
Yeah.
Really cool. All right. I mean, we're well over 1 hour already, so I will not take up too much more of your time
Yeah,
and the
it was
people's
a
time.
pleasure.
Absolutely. But hey, what's I guess, the ultimate goal, or not the but like what is the goal for Snake Your Head in the next few years? Let's say the next 5 years or so.
I
You want
think
to go bigger? Not really.
accomplish the project we are working with,
Yeah.
and go straight to our path. And like I told you, we want to give as good information as we can to everybody that reach us. I don't care if they buy or not from me. I just want that the whole hobby is as healthy as it could be.
Mm, yeah. That's
So
nice.
this is
Keep it moving
our, which
step
I
by
think is
step.
the best goal.
Nice. Well, it's great to hear you don't have like a set number in your mind. For example, like some people would say, "Oh, in 5 years' time, I want to make like 50 clutches or something." So
No,
it's great.
yeah, as we told you before, mm, we just want to increase project by project. Numbers are nothing for us.
Yeah,
So we just
nothing of
want
a goal.
yeah. And if I can say it, it's also uh, about math. I mean, if you if you have 30 snakes, you every snake, even if they cost $10, they eat the same thing, and you will have to put the same effort as one snake that costs 1,000 times more.
Yeah,
So it's better to have few snakes with a higher value, that on the long trail they cost you less than to have 30, 40, 50, 100 snakes that cost €50, for example.
hmm yeah,
And
absolutely.
it's just pure math.
Yeah, exactly. I would even say common sense.
Yeah, certainly.
Yeah,
Because this
awesome.
is passion.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Well, before I let you guys go, I have one last request. Nomination time.
Okay. Um, I think it's really difficult because we know really many valuable breeders, even if they, as us, doesn't have big numbers. But if you want, I can tell you some names. One would be too difficult, I would say. And for sure, I would say Old House Breeders, which is as us a couple that work together.
I think I messaged them today, actually.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Yeah.
And also a good friend of ours, which is a girl, and she is um, Serpents in Fabula.
In Fabula.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hit them up.
And also Genie's Bank.
I might ask you to send me that one. Because yeah, what is it with Italian breeders and not speaking English? Like, I think I've spoken to like 15 breeders, and like only 3 people decided that they would come here. Everybody else says I don't speak English.
A bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Because I think the hardest part is actually talking live and understanding live speech, and not having like the list of questions prepared. So you have to
Some
improvise.
questions.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so when you have to improvise in a language that you don't really know that well, your mind just freezes.
Yeah, people get nervous. Yeah. Oh, I understand. I understand it, but yeah, I mean, in a hobby like this, yeah, it's crazy. Um, but yeah, guys, I mean, I will not take up so much more of your time. I really appreciate you guys coming here. It
Thank
was a
you, Roger.
pleasure getting to know you guys and your story. And yeah, I will probably see you guys in Verona next year.
Yeah, hope
Great.
so. Hopefully, yeah.
I want to go there. Yeah. I don't know. Are you guys going to any shows this year here in Europe?
Probably just
Here.
Verona.
Yeah,
No.
just Verona.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah. No, definitely. After speaking to Alessandro and to Stefano,
Yeah,
I definitely want to go check out Verona probably next
you
year.
should. Yeah, I think you should.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it'd be cool. But yeah, guys, thank you so much again. It was a pleasure having you guys here. Really appreciate it. And
It was a pleasure for us to be here.
yeah, do you guys have any message that you want to leave? Any shout outs?
Mm.
Anything you want to share before you go?
I would like to wish good luck to a good friend which started a professional reptile transport service, which is something
Oh,
rare, I think, which is a reptile runner.
Reptile Runner.
Yeah,
I must look that up. The name?
because
Is he on Instagram? I think I've seen that.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
saw something. Is it? But is he doing just Italy or
No,
across
they
Europe?
can also go in through Europe, and it's a professional service, not just for example a friend that go to a show and pick up your snakes because you can't.
Yeah, nice Reptile Runner.
Yeah, like they go to Ham, and
And not only they
yeah,
are,
they're looking into Spain as far as I know. So
as much as they can work well, they do.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, I'd love to see that because that's one thing we're lacking compared to the US is
Exactly, exactly.
delivery
This is why
service.
we
Yeah, it's a big downside for us not to have something like that.
yeah, especially also because not professional transport. It's they find really big problem to find through a country to the other because
Mm.
the law are
Yeah,
different. Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
but
Yeah, that's
since you have
something.
all the paper and you do it as a professional transport, you have no limits. So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and
absolutely.
you as a buyer, you can or a seller, you can be sure that your snakes are safe and they're
yeah,
comfortable and in good condition, which
Yeah,
you
that's
cannot
what.
guarantee with like a friend of a friend.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, well, even at that, I mean, I use obviously a friend of mine when I'm buying snakes to transport, but I know that he does it properly because he owns a reptile shop.
yeah.
Uh,
Okay, okay.
so he does it properly with the paperwork and the conditions and everything. But here in Portugal, even in Portugal, inside this tiny little country, people will ask me to ship a snake, and I just say no, it's not happening because I don't trust the postal services that we have here. There's
No,
like
absolutely.
one company that does it, but it's very expensive and people don't want to pay the money. So I just tell them, I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
can't help you because I'm not trusting my animals with these cheap couriers that you can't trust. Your snake will end
absolutely.
up in a warehouse at 45 degrees for 3 days and oh sorry, we lost the package. Like, nah, not me, sir.
Yeah, I
No,
in
man.
Italy, the post service, I rather would not also give them my shed test.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's another.
and they lost some. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I believe it. It took you. Now, last time I sent a shed to Jurgen, it took 4 weeks to arrive in Belgium. I think it was like 3 weeks to leave the country. Like
yeah,
after I posted it, it was like 3 weeks to just to leave the country. You just come
yeah,
on, guys.
exactly.
Useless.
Every time we send some chats, I always write to Jurgen and ask him, "Did you receive everything?" Because as soon as they leave the post office, it's like they go in the war, and you don't know where they go. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
But hey, yeah. Again, thanks for being here, and
Thank you, Roger.
Thank you.
yeah, slow post service. Guys, check out Snake Your Head. All the links will be in the description. YouTube, Facebook, or not YouTube, Instagram, Morph Market, Facebook, all that good stuff. Yeah, I will let you guys go, say goodbye to these people, and then I need to get dressed because I have a war to go to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I need to put on my armor and go fight.
Yeah, a cool one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But hey, that's a wrap. Ladies and gentlemen, huge thank you to Omar and Yana for being here, sharing so much valuable information. And I can't wait to meet you guys in person so we can have a drink or something and talk.
Absolutely, yes.
All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll talk
Thank
to you guys
you.
soon. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been Snake Your Head. Bye, guys. Woo! Nice one, nice one. Thank you guys for being here. We had a lot of comments, a lot of people in the chats. Thanks for being here. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And as always, just if you've enjoyed this episode, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, consider sharing this with another fellow breeder or keeper. And yeah, we're building this community within Europe together, and every bit of support helps us to keep the passion alive. You can find more of my work at Pappy's Premium Pythons on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Morph Market, all the usual stuff. And we'll be back next week with another episode for you guys. So, until the next time, keep those projects moving, stay focused on the passion, and I'll see you guys next week. Pappy